having years worth of belongings now thrown into one cart. And as you said, that
we are in Globe, Arizona.
It's a very strange scenario that works here.
Murders, suicides, it has it all.
What was that?
Hey, little girls.
I can't do this.
That's the piano.
No!
There are things in this world that we will never fully understand. We want answers. We have worked years to build our credibility, our reputation, working alongside the most renowned professionals in the field, capturing groundbreaking proof of the paranormal.
It's working!
Whoa. I can't give you an explanation.
This is our evidence, our ghost adventures.
We are in Globe, Arizona, and we are going to investigate the Gila County Jail and Courthouse. Hangings, murders, suicides, it has it all.
The courthouse, erected in 1906, followed by the jail in 1910, are connected by the Bridge of Sighs. After criminals were convicted in the courthouse, it was just a short walk, 40 feet above freedom to undetermined confinement, stuffed into an 8x6 cell. The Gila County Jail was no stranger to gruesome violence.
Now, the most interesting part is why we are going here to investigate. We received a phone call from a news reporter named Ozzy. Ozzy was doing a segment about the jail and courthouse. Something unseen attacked her.
Stop hurting me.
This experience has traumatized her.
She's scared.
And more importantly, she can't believe just how real this unseen force was. I'm gonna go meet her. I'll be back. Hey, Ozzy.
Hey, Zach.
How you doing?
Good.
It's cold.
I know.
Do you want to
Put
put your
my
jacket on? Okay. It's cold in Arizona.
Right now.
Yeah. So this really intrigued me to come out here because something happened to you that you're still trying to find answers for.
It was just an experience I never went through before. It's like they know me. And I know I sound crazy, and I don't like talking about it because when I talk about it with people, they're like, whatever. And I'm like, no, like, this is what I felt.
So why don't you take us in there and show us where this happened, if that's okay with you?
Yeah, that's
Do you
fine.
want to go back in there?
Yeah, can I say a prayer first?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I can sense Ozzy's fears of facing this dark entity that confronted her inside the jail.
Okay, right now we're inside the Gila County Jail. You okay?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to breathe.
Okay. Let's go over here real quick. I know that you said one thing before we went back up on the second floor. That's where you had the experience. What did you want to do?
I wanted to pray.
For your protection.
Yes.
You also mentioned that you have a little daughter.
I have a 1-year-old.
You have a 1-year-old daughter. Okay. Why are you getting emotional?
I just remember seeing my aunt, and she's the one that passed away recently. I remember before I came to the jail, like, I prayed to her to protect me. I think that's why I'm so, like, emotional and scared. I just hope she's here with me.
It's okay, you know? Your experience just speaks of the magnitude of what happened to you. We come to try and help people like you that had experiences like this and want to find out a little bit more about it without getting too close to where it turns into an attachment, okay?
Yeah.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
That sounded like a door
It
shut.
started right, like, around here.
What was that?
Yeah, Zach, right here. Come here.
Quickly bring me your boom mic. Everybody be silent, please. Billy, stay with Ozzy and keep a camera on her. and make sure she's okay. Guys, be quiet. Is there somebody up there? Okay, quiet.
Let me arm out.
Okay, hold on.
What was that? What was that?
No, I just heard what sounded like a door slam shut. Somebody is moving around up there. There's movement.
We're picking up tons of strange activity from the second floor, so I decide to grab Ozzy and go straight to the source.
Ozzy,
Yeah.
come with me.
Zach, you gotta look at this. This thing is all over the place. It was 72, it was 24, it was 33.
Shoot it.
This shooting.
Shoot that. What the hell?
Yeah, I've never seen it do that. 130 just now, it spiked, watch.
Hold it still.
Now it's chill when you walk up. That's weird.
3.4, watch, it'll do it again.
Just, whoa.
21.
21.1, 0.9. Look at that, 17.8.
On by her
See,
arm.
back down to a 0.0.
These EMF spikes are off the charts, and the most compelling part is that they are transient. Could this indicate a presence of the powerful type of spirit that has affected Ozzy? If they are, this type of power contained inside of a negative entity could be very dangerous.
What? Did you hear that? What? What? It sounded like Z. Yes. What? Did you hear? You heard that? It was like a Z.
I didn't hear the Z.
Yeah, I heard
I
Z.
just heard Z.
Zach, this thing just jumped to 114. Look at this, 73, right there. 150.
Well, no, it's a zero.
Right.
And it's staying on zero? Billy was getting the highest readings I've ever seen
Ever.
on an EMF detector.
Ever.
I come over here, I witness it, but as I'm standing here with him, now this millimeter, Aaron, is based at a 0.2 milligauss and will not move off of that.
For real?
Yes.
Then that's not something affecting the area around
No,
it.
something
Yeah,
was
it's
here
energy.
causing it to go
Exactly.
crazy and then just left. Do you want to try something?
Dude, that's so crazy.
I'm gonna put, if you're with us, you know I'm gonna put you out in the front lines only because I want you to face it. Can you go in that jail cell?
Did you hear that growl? There's like a growl, like right here.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm like shaking. Yeah, there's a growl right there.
Are you okay?
I don't feel good.
It's time to get Ozzy out of here. Whatever this entity is that's affecting her, literally making her sick, is dangerous and could very well be connected to the off-the-chart EMF spikes. We immediately do an analysis, but we are unable to hear anything regarding a growl through the spirit box data, so we can conclude that it must have been directly heard in only Ozzy's ears. Now we meet Tom, a local historian with a wealth of knowledge about the courthouse and jail. Maybe he can help us understand why the energy here is so mysterious and compelling.
I want you to describe to me the feeling you get when you walk in here.
A sad feeling, heaviness, and basically it's when you walk in the door, and it doesn't go away. When you walk in, it's here. When you leave, it stays.
Is it true that you are aware of the very strange EMF fields throughout this jail?
Oh yeah.
When we brought in a news reporter earlier, we started documenting EMF spikes of things that I've never seen before. Is there anything here to explain why we were receiving those EMF spikes like that?
It's a very, very strange scenario that works here. I've talked to other technical people about that, and they don't understand it either. They've come in like you have and taken readings, And they go, this is unbelievably high. I don't understand why it's here, but it is. And it needs to be looked into further, which it hasn't.
So a place with all of these unexplained EMF spikes. And ladies and gentlemen, we're not just talking about regular spikes. We're talking about nuclear blasts.
You're talking about dangerous, dangerous levels.
Right. So with your expertise, you just can't come up with a full explanation.
No.
Somebody attacked all three of them.
The next morning, that's when he was shot and killed.
I'm serious, Aaron. That's not funny.
At the Gila County Jail and Courthouse, we're about to hear an incredible story that could help explain the concentration of energy that has consumed this chilling location.
Debbie, we are sitting directly outside of the Kingsley cell, one of the most notorious deaths here at the jail. Can you tell me who Kingsley was?
Kingsley Olds was the man who drowned the Goswick girls in the river. He shot himself in the chin to make it look like they were attacked.
To make it look like somebody attacked all three of them.
Correct. They arrested him, so he was in here being treated for his wounds so he could attend his trial.
So is it true that Kingsley, while he was in this cell here, claimed he was being visited by the spirits of the little girls? Is that accurate?
That is accurate. If you pick up the inquest documents, they interviewed the nurse who was attending him, and she said he saw the girls standing outside his cell. He said that they were trying to say something, but he couldn't make out anything. And she said then the second night, the night that he died, that the girls came back, and this time motioned for him to follow them in death. And then sure enough, the next morning, that's when he was shot and killed.
How was he murdered if he was in the protection of a jail?
Someone snuck into the courthouse
next door
and fired down into his jail cell and killed him.
Really?
Really.
Who killed him?
They believe it was the girl's father.
But they don't know.
They saw a man walking out of the courthouse after they heard the shots, but nobody ever said who it was.
Really?
It was kind of frontier justice.
As Debbie is leaving, the story starts to consume me. And I have a thought that Debbie needs to hear.
Just bring Debbie in here.
A thought that could add more fuel to this incredible ghost story.
I know you were leaving, but I wanted to bring you back in here. Did these little girls' spirits visit Kingsley and mess with his mind to put salt in the wound of really making this guy scared? And not only knowing that their father was going to kill him next day, but let's visit him before his death and make him panic even more. And what's interesting to me is, did the spirits of the little girls then influence their father's decision to take justice in his own hands and revenge their deaths? Because if they visited their killer, why wouldn't they have visited their father and told their father, you have to go kill him, he killed us? And if those little girls' spirits visited Kingsley, and Kingsley said that to the nurse, and the nurse wrote that down in the inquest and documented that, then there's some form of solid documentation and authenticity to the hauntings of these little girls being able to vocally send a message to this man that he's gonna die the next day, and just asks the question, did the little girl's spirits stay here after they visited here? Is there anything that connects the jail to the courthouse?
There's the Bridge of Sighs.
The Bridge of Sighs. What is this?
It's the connection between the two buildings. Okay. And so when you were convicted of your crime, they walked you across the bridge, you walked into the jail, and here you were.
Have men jumped to their deaths from them?
Men have jumped to their death.
Really? Hang on 1 second.
Here, guys, they told me the piano was playing by itself.
Where? What piano?
In the next building over here, the courthouse.
Oh, next door?
Yeah.
Follow me.
Standing in this room and you could hear it playing.
Are you kidding me? All right, come here. Come on, hurry up, come here.
Debbie and I get interrupted by a report of a piano playing by itself in the courthouse just as I'm discussing the idea of the girls still being in these buildings. Could this be an attempt to get our attention?
Okay, so we're not only investigating the jail, but we are also investigating this courthouse building. So where is this piano?
Literally just starts playing.
Because he came out and said, who's sitting here in the dark playing the piano?
Who heard it?
The man with the long white beard.
What's his name? He's on your crew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He heard it and it scared him and he ran.
He literally ran out.
Where's Bacon? So right now we're gonna go get Bacon. Bacon is my assistant.
There he is.
Did you hear this playing?
Yeah.
When? Where were you?
I was in
Restroom.
to the bathroom and I heard a couple keys playing on there.
So
all I heard was this. Like a...
And that's what's been playing all night, is
Yes, a couple of
okay,
keys.
That was it.
you just heard 2 keys.
That was it.
Where were you?
I was somewhere through wherever the bathroom
Go show me. So when you went to go see the piano, the room was dark.
It was dark.
Okay, and nobody was in there.
Nobody was in there.
Who were you with?
I was by myself, but then there was 2 ladies that
Did you run away?
Yeah, I left.
Were you scared?
I was just like, I've had enough of this.
Can you play for us now? You a little girl? Somebody put you underwater?
Lulu, Myrtle, and Kingsley are here. I believe the incredible EMF spikes we encountered are fueled by their horrific murders. This concentrated energy could be a direct result of their attempts to communicate. I can feel them. I can hear them. They're watching us.
So right now we're navigating through the enormous old courthouse building.
Yes, yep.
Guys, keep your cameras on, your ears open. We are on the top level and we are getting ready to go to the Bridge of Sighs.
This was the courtroom. They would be walked through here, and here's the bridge.
Are you sure the bridge is still...
Oh, it's totally fine. I promise.
How do you know? Is that just your word?
Well, I come out here all the time.
I know, but that still doesn't mean anything.
But just take my word for it. I promise you, you're gonna be all right.
Take your word for it?
Take my word for it. I promise you.
I do not like heights.
Yeah, yep. A lot of people don't. And this is high. It is
I do
really
not
high.
like heights.
Yeah, I can tell you don't like heights.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Open the door, Aaron.
No!
Stop.
Yeah, you know how it
I'm
feels,
serious,
kinda.
Aaron. That's not funny. That's a phobia that I have. It's not funny. Open it, Aaron.
No. Oh,
I did not like that. Don't do that. That's not fun. That's not cool. I do not like. I don't like heights. And
I don't like getting locked in.
Now you're being a bully.
And locking the door on me so I can't get out. I don't like that
Now you're
either,
being a bully.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad everybody can see now that you're being a bully. Okay, so Kelly, let me ask you one question. What would you do if I would ask you if I can lock you in a room pitch black for an hour on lockdown night by yourself?
I won't do it. No, because that's...
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, I won't.
She just passed the test.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why? Usually everybody wants to do it on ghost adventures and partake in a cool thing and be on TV and have a great fun time and be adventurous and brave. But you know what? She just rejected it. True fear emanating from a courthouse building connected to a jail from a bridge where many people have jumped to their deaths, coming from a courthouse where a man stood in a window and assassinated a prisoner in the jailhouse named Kingsley, who killed 2 girls. How? Drowning, drowning, drowning. Not only that, but the little girls did visit Kingsley the night before he died. How did he die? He was killed, assassinated by a bullet. What bullet from a gun? What gun? We don't know, because there's no killer.
Nope.
The killer hasn't been found. Who is the killer? We don't know.
I can't do this, dude. Did you hear that?
As we make our way upstairs, we will target our investigation in finding out exactly who or what has been affecting this news reporter since she's visited here. The energy in this location is very strong, and we are all on guard.
Hang on. Was that upstairs?
Was that bang?
That bang. I thought it was on this level.
It sounded like it was here.
And the vibe's different. Way different at night. Man, it's ice cold in here too. That's what it was when it calmed down after the interviews. 1.62 right in there, right? That's just the normal baseline for the jail.
As we begin strategizing our investigation plan, something interrupts us.
It was in this area, I know that.
Was it upstairs or downstairs?
It was here, because I was filming her. I was filming her right.
Shh. Did you hear that?
What was that? It was here, because I was filming her. I was filming her right.
Did you hear that?
As Aaron immediately begins searching for what could have possibly made that loud bang, he enters into an area where he earlier felt something jab him in the neck, and he begins to have a panic attack.
It felt like something grabbed me. It was like trying to...
I don't remember this radiator thing. You guys?
Wait, dude, you know what? We're on the second floor, right? That's where I got my neck jabbed.
Yeah,
around the corner. You know that? No, I can't do this, dude. That's a lot, too much, bro. No, dude.
Because Aaron is being affected by an earlier event, I have a great new game plan in mind.
What just happened?
Aaron, do me a favor. I'm gonna go right there on the other side. Keep the spirit box next to the bars right there. Hold on. One thing to get through right before too. Yes! That's what I'm saying. No! Aaron, I just locked you in the jail.
You did that?
I just locked you in.
Did you do that?
I'm gonna leave you locked in here for a little while by yourself.
No! Why would you do that?
Billy, you and I are gonna go to the
No, why would you do that to somebody?
And then Jay, you'll be on the first floor watching a camera on him.
Okay. You just basically did the worst thing you could do to somebody. I'm just starting fat.
What a lot of people don't understand is a lot of people just go investigate just nonchalant, just blah, 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 blah. We have to put ourselves in situations like this too. So that now there's real life struggle between you and I. Just like there would be one prisoner here and prisoner over here. We have to calibrate our emotions, our consciousness, just as it was when it was full of people.
I know that, but dude. I just got jabbed in the throat earlier. You really think this is smart?
This is the one time of all the times I've ever locked Aaron in anywhere where I actually felt bad.
No, it doesn't.
As Aaron will be in total isolation inside of a jail cell, Billy and I begin our investigation next door at the courthouse, where the unknown assassin shot an inmate through the third floor window.
Billy and I are gonna go to the piano right now. Yesterday when we were doing interviews, the piano was playing by itself. 2 different women heard it, and also my assistant heard it.
It would play, and I was like, who is doing that?
As I'm aiming my camera inside the courthouse, the onboard infrared light mysteriously turns on and off twice, right as I'm talking about the piano.
Hey, your infrared light while you were doing that turned on and off 4 times.
My infrared light?
I could see it. You couldn't see it because I can see it through my...
This light?
This light.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you were talking about the little girls, and it went on, off, and then on, and then off.
What?
Back, yeah.
They like playing with things. Maybe it was them. Hey, little girls. Little girl, can you play that piano? Can you do 1 or 2 keys like you did yesterday?
We set up an X camera to watch the piano closely in case it mysteriously plays again, while Billy and I head up to the second floor, where we will use a new piece of equipment.
So let's try something here. I got a parabolic microphone, and I would love to aim it at this entrance to the grand staircase to see if we can listen with a bionic ear more than our digital recorders can. The highest powered microphone I think we've ever used.
Yeah,
And
parabolic.
just aim it at this staircase and see if we can pick up any residual voices or possibly communicate with a spirit.
This staircase is very unique as well, in that all of its handrails are made of copper, which is a conductor of electricity. Could this allow spirits to manifest themselves more easily?
Can you hear me?
I just heard a guy screaming for his life.
The street lights all went out.
All new Thursdays.
Roll it!
The Ghost Adventures crew is rewatching and reliving their favorite investigations.
Oh, I got chills seeing that.
All new Ghost Adventures Screaming Room. Next Thursday at 9 on Travel Channel and Travel Channel Go.
In the Gila County Jail, Aaron is still locked in a cell and starting to get strange messages on the Ovilus 3.
What's your name? Who are you? It just said Jim and then it said light. I wasn't fast enough to show you. I asked his name, it said Jim. Who are you? And then it said light. Hey Jim. I'm just gonna call you Jim, okay? Oh, that's weird. The street lights after I said Jim's name just all went out in the background. You can kind of see, let me show you. See that? There's a window. And in the window, this was all light because the street lights were on. And then right when I said Jim's name, they turned off. Now I think that's crazy is because it just said Jim. And then I said, hey Jim, I'm gonna call you Jim. And then those street lights came off.
Could Jim's spirit be giving Aaron a clue to watch the light, which Jim then manipulates in order to affirm his presence? This is a great example of an audio message being confirmed through visual evidence. And what happens next adds even more validity to this theory.
I do not want to turn any spirit box on. That right there, that communication was almost too much. Oh. Street lights back on. It's weird, look at this. See how much brighter it is now? If you take the whole shot from what I had and bring it back now, you can tell there's a light on outside. It's the street light. So as soon as I said Jim's name, that powered down. And what did he say? He said Jim Light.
Is any spirits here? Can I hear your voice, please? Talk to me.
All of a sudden, I hear an unknown voice right after I ask the spirit to make itself known.
Is any spirits here? Can I hear your voice, please? Talk to me.
Can you do that again? Who just went?
Oh, wait, Zach. There's cold air right here.
Yeah, hang on, I'm feeling...
You feeling it too?
I feel something.
Yeah, something just came up on us here.
We continue trying to make contact, making our way towards the staircase where the locked door is located. This woman told us all of the activity occurs right here.
Yeah, because a lot of people know that this is like the most hauntedest floor in the building.
As we reach the staircase, I hear this chilling voice.
Hey, what's going on? I just heard a guy in pain.
19 minutes and 30 seconds. I just heard
heard a guy in pain, like screaming for his life.
Really?
And I was aiming this up the stairs.
The stairs we haven't gone?
The stairs where the door is, that she said is the most haunted room in the whole courthouse. Hey, I'm scared, dude.
I don't hear any of that stuff.
That scared me, listening to that. It was like,
For real?
I swear to God. Like a guy just got his death sentence from the judge. Jay, come in. Hey, about like a couple minutes ago, did you hear a guy just like screaming for his life?
No, I couldn't hear anything. I was listening to Aaron when you guys were back there, and I didn't hear anything.
Okay, Aaron wasn't screaming like, like a couple minutes ago, was he?
No, not at all.
You're the only one that heard that with a bionic ear.
What? No, dude. No. God, I hope I didn't hear that in my head.
Maybe you did.
No, I think we need to go up into that room, and I have a lot of...
Hey, think about it. You had those things in your ears? What was that, dude?
Who are you?
I'm having trouble with this.
Can you get on the tricycle, little girl? Still investigating the Gila County Jail and Courthouse, Billy and I hear a loud bang.
What was that, dude? You know where that came from? The staircase, where you just heard that. It's where it just came from.
After about 2 hours of being locked up inside of this jail cell, Aaron is trying very hard to escape.
I'm having trouble with this because I don't know if I even want to connect with this energy here. I mean, we do it all the time, but this one, man, this one was like, just leave me alone. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm try to ask it why, and
Approximately 8 seconds after this loud bang, a very strange anomaly appears on the left-hand side of the frame. Watch closely as this weird shape appears to glow and shift its shape as it continues downward, becoming two conjoined anomalies before turning into a mist and shooting behind our camera.
maybe it's my energy that it doesn't like. Oh my God, right when I said that, look, this has been sitting here at a 0 point base, and I said maybe this is my gloves. Look at that. It's been sitting here at a 0 base the whole time.
Could this extreme force of energy that created a very loud banging sound close to Aaron have also caused the electronics inside of the Mel meter to go haywire? At the start of our investigation, the device was showing accurate baseline readings.
Church bell outside.
Billy and I have made our way up the staircase and through the infamous attic door to discover a very creepy atmosphere full of old, forgotten clothes and narrow passageways.
There's a bunch of rooms. I feel like I'm in a place I'm not supposed to be.
It's huge.
Dude, it just keeps on going. Look, there's another room over here.
I thought this was just gonna be like a closet.
No.
I only have SOS vision, Zach. I can't really see what's up here if it's safe. But it looks like there's a little plywood walkway up here. I hope it's,
Careful, Billy. Serious.
No idea what
Just listen.
That's the piano! I can hear it! Hey, I distinctly just heard piano notes. I swear. I swear to you. Like, da-da-da, piano.
We both hear what sounds like piano music coming from below us. We check our X camera covering the piano, but it's not coming from this room. And as we check our X camera rolling in the theater, which was the old courtroom, we make a shocking discovery. This unknown music is heard the loudest in here. Billy and I quickly run down to the theater to investigate.
Can you get on the tricycle, little girl?
Do you want to try and push this tricycle to show us that you're here?
Hearing no music in this room, we continue on to the Bridge of Sighs to investigate.
Anything?
Whoa.
Who's that?
Who's this guy?
He's like a guard. He just showed up just now.
Yeah. It's the first figure we've gotten.
Figures it's on the jail side. It's like he can't leave.
Who are you?
We're in Kingsley's cell.
This feels crazy.
In Globe, Arizona, while standing on the Bridge of Sighs, a mysterious figure appears before us.
What are you doing standing right there? Ooh.
That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
He's going crazy. Maybe he wants to jump or something.
Maybe it's the guy that jumped.
Look. He just climbed.
It looks like he just climbed on the fence and jumped. He's gone. He went over this.
He's gone.
He had his hands on the rails, Zach.
He had on his hands on the rails, and they look like his legs. If you freeze frame it, it looked like his legs went up on the fence.
Yeah.
And then disappeared.
It is documented that a man jumped to his death after crossing this bridge from the courthouse to the jail.
Have men jumped to their deaths from there?
Men have jumped to the death.
Could we be seeing a residual loop of that suicide? Watch how incredibly you see this figure's arms grab the railing, and it even lifts its leg in order to climb up it before vanishing into thin air. It's been over 4 hours now, and Aaron is mentally exhausted. It seems as though the spirits here have been not only feeding off his energy, but they've also gotten very personal.
Heard my name, but Aaron! I have no energy. I have to sit here. I'm done.
Jay feels that it's time to release Aaron from the jail cell, and it isn't long before we see Aaron's face peek out from within Kingsley's cell.
It's right here.
Jay and I are here.
Is that Kingsley's?
Yeah, we're in Kingsley's cell.
So let's get ready to do our Kingsley experiment.
Right now, I'm in the exact spot where the assassin used a rifle to shoot through the jail window, Kingsley's cell, which is right here in front of me. I have Jay laying down in the exact bed where Kingsley was laying when he was shot and killed. This feels crazy. And Aaron's over there monitoring a live EVP device, a full spectrum camera, and a night vision camera. So we're gonna try a few different shots and see if any activity happens. This is not a real gun. This is just an air rifle, and there are no pellets in it at all. This is just an air rifle. Again, it's believed the shooter was using books just like this, and he was never captured. They say it was the father of the 2 girls who were drowned by the man that was killed in the cell where I'm aiming this rifle.
The purpose of this experiment is to recreate the event in hopes that the air rifle's blank shot will ignite activity, whether it's residual or intelligent, in order to give us more information about who the killer was and if Kingsley did indeed kill the 2 girls that he was on trial for.
Look, it's rolling. We're all good.
Head.
Head! It just said head!
Could this be confirmation of the headshot that killed Kingsley Olds in 1910?
Rapture.
What is it?
Rapture.
Rapture?
Yeah.
Right before he fired, I heard little girls talking, I swear.
The night before Kingsley was shot and killed, he said that the little girls came to his cell and told him to visit them in the afterlife. And as Jay mentions these little girls, 2 more back-to-back messages come through the talking EVP device.
Lake.
What is it?
What is it?
Happy.
Happy?
What did it say before that?
Lake.
Lake?
Yeah.
Weren't they drowned in a lake?
Hey, Zach.
Are the 2 girls drowned in a lake?
What?
The 2 girls drowned in a lake?
Yeah. Are you serious? It said lake?
Zach, after you did that last shot, it said lake and then happy, like someone's dad.
Could this be the spirits of the little girls telling their pappy, which is slang used by children to address their father, that while they passed on while being drowned in the lake, they believed it was part of the rapture and they were moving on to a divine place? We hope that they were able to find this kind of peace in the afterlife.